Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the New York Yankees and Sean Manaea gets the starting nod for the A's in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, on the mound now is Sean Manaea, the pride and joy of Indiana State University's low three-quarter arm angle. He reminds me a lot of former Met pitcher Sid Fernandez. Mid to upper 90s fastball, a true slurve. He also has a straight changeup and a funky arm angle. He's really tough on lefties.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
And here's a ball hit in the air. But no one can get
hey, Sean, how you doing?
Foul ball inside the
Thanks for coming by, buddy.
Fastball, strike three called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
Hey, Matthew. Yeah, playing baseball today.
0-2. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Aaron Judge goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Popped him up. Lucroy waits on it. Makes the catch. And
no, I want to play baseball or something today.
1, 2, 3, go the Bombers. Nothing for the Yankees early. Oakland coming to bat after a break. You're watching MLB Network.
I'll probably do some of that, some more of that wrestling this week.
Luis Severino will be the starter.
I got an idea of what I want to do with that.
Plesac, what's the word on it?
Thanks, Matty.
You like baseball, don't you, Sean?
Big arm. 97 to 100 miles an hour. Bounce between the rotation and the bullpen. Good hard slider. His changeup's getting better. The true definition of an ace.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Wind up and the 0-1. On the ground to the right side. And this will get through into right and get the board with a single.
Yeah, I like the baseball game too.
This game started off exactly the way they wanted to. Lead off single in the bottom of the first. After their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board, boys are flying around.
Anybody got a team they want to see me play with? Besides San Diego? Like you got a city you want me to see play with?
So that brings up the
like New York, California,
as he'll swing and miss it a first
Florida.
Way in front of a great slider that time.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think it's a
yeah, it's been kind of cold lately. Yeah, turn a little heat on.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Jed Lowry. First pitch of the at-bat. The swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 0-1 delivery. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Yeah, that's what'll happen. I'll have the heat on in the morning.
Martini.
And I'll turn the fans on in the evening.
A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep, but it then just fouled into the second deck. Hit down the line at first. Had a foul ball, and the count holds it 0-2. The 0-2 once more. There's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working on the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
First pitch on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again, catches it a grain low, we got action.
He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3.
I'm glad you came too, Sean. Thank you. I thank everyone that's come by and watched you play the game. I appreciate it.
Didi Gregorian, his career numbers against Minaya, just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. Here's your first pitch to him.
Thank you for coming.
Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Minaya has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total.
I know baseball's not a popular game to watch, but
what they call today,
I enjoy playing it.
Contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses. Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And known as one of the best framing catchers in the game, Jonathan McCoy can beat you in multiple fashions. Not only can he do it from a defensive standpoint, catching and throwing to second base, but he can also move the ball on the offensive side.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
The 1-2
I don't care if I never get back so
this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's at number 2.
Wow, this stuff looks electric coming out of the gate in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. Swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Under it is the center fielder. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
The new baseball game has already come out. All I got to do is buy it now.
Matt Olson set to lead off the home half of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Olson is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach.
68 will be fine, Matthew.
You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his backpack.
0-2, here it comes. Turned on down the line. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
68's fine by me.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Stepping up to the plate, Stephen Piscotty. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air.
Is it a home run?
Gardner going back.
No.
On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now to the plate, Marcus Semien.
No, 68 is fine.
Down in the bottom of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Bottom of the second here with no score. Simeon in an 0-2 hole here.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Welcome back to Oakland as we're set for the start of the third from the Coliseum here on MLB Network. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been. Hold that count. This one is deep down the line in left, hooking, but it's a fair ball, home run.
Oh, man, fair ball.
Standing in now, Luke Voigt. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now a swing and a fly ball. Heading
I
after
didn't
this
hit
to
it.
Scotty. 1 out.
No, I'm the white team. You see, the gray team hit the home run. I'm the white team. The other team hit it.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
This inning didn't get started the way he hoped for that home run, but I've got to give him credit for crushing it and coming back here to strike
Hey,
out
Maria.
the 2 guys.
I got a plan for the WWE game this week.
First delivery to him on the way. This one to right field and deep off the bat of Gardner. Oh, and it's off the foul ball in right for a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and this is now a 2-0 lead.
I got an idea for when I play the WWE game next time.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was,
that's fine. I'll play something else tonight, but I got an idea for what I want to do next time.
Here's big Aaron Judge.
It's going to be like WrestleMania involved. I'm going to do it like a WrestleMania stream.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And that's through for a hit. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Runner in scoring
Pittsburgh
position
Pirates
with 2
versus
gone.
the Bears. Do you mean the Cubs? I don't know no Bears in baseball.
0-1, here's the pitch. A little bouncer.
Let's see.
Judge stands at second with 2
I
gone.
think you mean the Chicago Cubs.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over.
Okay. Yeah, I'll play that
Come
next.
across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3.
Is that where you from?
The Yankees lead this one 2-0.
Was that one of your teams?
Stepping into the box, number 22. First trip to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit down the third baseline. Well, this is foul for the first strike. and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all.
Okay.
He's not really known for
from
having a whole
Pittsburgh,
lot of
okay.
confidence bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So, personally, I'd much rather see him with
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hicks going back. And
Home
this one
run.
is gone. A home run.
Finally got a home run. So you, so if you're from Pittsburgh, you must like the,
2-1 ball game.
you must like the Pittsburgh Steelers. I got a Madden game. One day I can play the football game, I can play with the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. Lifted down the line in left.
Hey, Vexy, how you doing?
But no one gets to this one as it lands in the home bullpen. A foul ball.
The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. He's got it one away.
Now batting, number 30.
Well, that's good, yeah. So I can play.
Riding forward now.
I can play my Madden game one day and play with the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball.
Foul ball.
Nobody on. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Yeah, I'll do that one too. I'll do a football one. I got basketball, baseball, football.
Now another 0-2. Well hit to right, but a foul ball.
On the team. Yeah, I seen one of your drawings on Twitter. I really like that one. It was real good.
0-2. A shot down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are two away now. In now, Matt Chapman, who was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a shot to left field, and
another homer.
Look at this. And out of here. And that means by plenty. That ball was crushed. Solo shot here to left as the A's have fought back to make this a 2-2 ball game.
Another homer.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals
I tried to,
it's simple
Sean.
math, folks.
Jed Lowry now. As he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology
Anyone know Big Well from Robot?
111 miles an hour was
Yeah, I know
the
Big
exit
Wells.
velocity of that line drive.
That big old big robot.
Chris Davis now looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Line drive to left. Gardner is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits. No. And now in the box, Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first
It's the
pitch.
big crowd is the inventor, yeah.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Martini arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking his zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
And Fanny.
And that misses 1-1.
Aunt Fanny's always knocking stuff over with her big tush.
Bases are empty, one man out. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Yeah, you got that right.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Fouled off.
I got that boom, boom, boom.
Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2. And he fouls this one off. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Too high. 1-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, all even at 2 apiece.
Yep, she sure did.
Now at the plate, Matt Olson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. Ripped on the ground to first. And that is through into right field for a single.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Digging in to try it again, Stephen Piscotty. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted down the line in
almost.
left. But it drops foul down there in the home bullpen area. Swing by Piscotty, and this is driven to left. And they take the lead. It's gone.
Home run. I got another homer.
A 2-run job by Stephen Piscotty, and it gives the A's a 4-2 lead. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball is jumping off the bats of both lineups.
Marcus Semien swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now back, number 22.
Riding in once again, number 22. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this game.
Yeah, that last at bat, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Hicks on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Played on the backhand. And a high throw there, but a good recovery at first as he comes down with his foot on the bag, and the side is retired. But the Athletics strike to 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We're through 4. It's now 4-2 Oakland. Leading off the inning, Gary Sanchez. And they'll need him to get something going here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. A ball and a strike. A swing by Sanchez, and this one's soaring out into left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. His second home run of the game, as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now. Into the box, Luke Voigt. And he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And that one just missed outside.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. From the belt, the pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
You know, he was really pounding the strike zone early on, but he's kind of gotten away from that here a bit. He might just need a little reminder to attack hitters and trust his stuff.
Voigt aboard here at first with nobody out. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Brett Gardner will be next. The 3-1. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Chapman's got it. Throw won't get him.
Wow, this manager must be pulling his hair out. Not only does he have to deal with this pitcher walking people, now he's got to deal with his defense tripping all over themselves.
Digging in once again, Brett Gardner, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set and the pitch. Late square, and this is popped up. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow!
The right fielder, number 99.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Aaron Judge. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a little tapper. First and second now, 1 man out. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Here it comes on 1-1. Missed with a slider.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Base hit, line drive into the corner. Voit is on his way home. He'll score, and the Yankees have drawn even. It's a 4-4 game.
Wow, you got to love this aggressive swing here. Gets the barrel of the bat out in front of the ball and just rips it down the left field line. Absolutely no play on that ball the second it left the bat. Nice job picking up the runner.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
On the ground to second base, this could be 2. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
And he misses with a high changeup that time, a dangerous pitch. Shoots this one over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits, with one of them being the big home run. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Yankees 5 and the Athletics 4. At the plate, Nick Martini, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Number 38.
First pitch of the at-bat. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Nick Martini is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th. Hit on the ground to short. Gregorius has it. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th.
The batter, number 8.
Ready for another chance? Jed Lowry. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And right into the shift. And a heck of an effort over there at first, but it'll be for naught as this is a foul ball. 0-2 the count to Jed Lowry.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a solo shot for Jed Lowry as we are all tied at 5. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. You guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One for the A's, courtesy of Jed Lowry.
5 innings complete.
All even at. Digging in now, Miguel Andujar. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Here's a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Behind 0-2 now. Fouled away. Hit the other way out toward right field. Piscotty's there for it. 1 out.
Now batting, catcher.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Lifted in the air out to right. Piscotty's on the move. 2 gone.
Up next for the Yankees, first baseman.
At the plate, Luke Voigt. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Another 0-2 coming. And this will be chopped foul here at home plate. Just gets a piece of it. Still 0-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. This remains a 5-all ball game. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He'll be the one to start things out for Oakland in their half of the 6th inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And, oh, my goodness, that banged off the center field sweeps. A solo shot that time for Matt Olson. And this one gives him the lead at 6-5. Comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Chad Green takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And it's fouled away. Green, a native of South Carolina. He was selected in the 11th round back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
You got to applaud the effort there from the left fielder. It just didn't work out as the ball squirts by him, resulting in a double. That's the danger of leaving your feet in the outfield.
Digging in, Marcus Semien. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line toward right center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB first pitch hack hit, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Well, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box. And he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get. And boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
He waits. Now the pitch. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, as they open up a 4-run lead. Into the box now, Jonathan Lucroy. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. To short. Gregorius with a sliding stop. He goes to first in time. Well, that was certainly worth another look with Show Track. He made that play look easy, but the sliding stop is anything but. Then he rifles the ball across the infield to complete the out. Just a great play all the way around. In now, Nick Martini, as he drives a liner to right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
The batter, third baseman, Chapman.
Striding in for Oakland, Matt Chapman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch. This one's down to third. Andujar fields it cleanly. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. The A's are on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Into the box now, Gleyber Torres. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. Makes the play, one away.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He homered back in the third inning in this one. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. One out, nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
The right fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this two-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
High in the air out to center field. Center fielder has a beat on it. And that's the third out. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They could use a good cup of ambition. It's 9-5. Here's Jed Lowry now. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, as this is now a 5-run cushion. Here's Chris Davis now. Fouled off. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. No outs, nobody on. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field, as it's now a 6-run ball game. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. The tag, and he is out at second.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
Here comes the first pitch, and he fouls this one off. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
After it is Gardner. 2 gone. So stepping in, Marcus Semien. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First offering on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Another good inning for the A's. Maybe the best fans in baseball right there, and they're loving it at the 5 and dime. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Giancarlo Stanton now. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. Now here it comes. High and deep to right center. Piscotty going back on it at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Here's Didi Gregorius. In there for strike 1.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the heart of the plate way too often.
Piscotty is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Striding in, Aaron Hicks. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit high and deep to right center. Piscotty's there for it. And that retires the side. So the Yanks go 1-2. Coming to the plate now, number 22 comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Stepping into the box, Jonathan Lucroy. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Into the concrete staircases, and gone. It's a solo shot for Jonathan Lucroy, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Stepping in now, Nick Martini. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Throwing to second, and he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Hit hard to short. And that's the 2nd out.
The batter, number 8, second baseman.
Ready now, Jed Lowry. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. From the stretch. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Martini at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Seared down the first baseline. And that's by him down the line in right field toward the corner. The throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Yeah, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
David Robertson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Andujar is there to make the catch, and his side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 9th inning coming up. The A's lead it 13-5. Here's Miguel Andujar now, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. 1 out. Gary Sanchez will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game. As we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This is back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. The windup and the 0-1. Now a hard liner towards short, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Into the box, Luke Voigt. Will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Fouled away. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Sanchez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Chapman is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Well, I got to be honest. I didn't think he had 9 innings in him, but he battled and he finished the game and he picked up the win along the way too.
13-5 at the end of all the action. The Oakland A's rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Sean Manaea earns the victory on the mound. Luis Severino permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa. MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Chris Archer will be on the mound for the Buccos. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Chris Archer, one of the premier pitchers in baseball. When he's good, he's nearly unhittable. Great fastball with movement. Slider probably his best pitch, and the changeup has been much better recently. If Chris Archer brings his A game, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
A ball and a strike now. Should be a picture-perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch. Swing and a ground ball to third. Moran fields it cleanly, and the throw to first is in time. One gone. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me, and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
The next Cub up, Javier Baez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground to third. Moran loves it. Throw on to first, and it's a very quick beginning to the afternoon now. 2 away.
First baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Archer gets the sign. First pitch on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against them. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. A 0 for the Cubs to start. The Pirates coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. John Lester, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this ought to be fun to watch in this one here today. A guy with over 2,000 career strikeouts. Think about it. He knows how to get swings and misses, and he knows how to paint the corners. Hopefully he'll bring some of that in this one here, and he should be fun to watch.
Now batting, Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. His past history against John Lester, he's got 5 base hits in 22 tries. And it's fouled away. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Popped him up. Rizzo on the move. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And here's how Clint Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Josh Harrison, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. So 1-1. Bounce it to the left side. Bryant is up with it. And there's out number 2.
Batting third, left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Stepping in, Corey Dickerson, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First delivery to him on the way. High pop up. Bryant has got it, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Still no score. Here's Chris Bryant now, head-to-head against Chris Archer. He's a .333 hitter.
Chris Bryant.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a slider. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Bryant has collected just over 150 home runs in his big league days. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Now the 2-0. He's taken strike 1. In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
One that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Kyle Schwarber is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Marte going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Time for a look at the Buccos on deck. And let's take a look at the guy behind the dish, and that's Francisco Cervelli, one of the best ball framers in all our sport, a guy who's going to make his pitcher work for everything today.
Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. First pitch on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
On a line, that's a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Batting sixth, the catcher, number 40.
Coming to the plate now, Wilson Contreras. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And he lays off for ball one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Grounded to short. And there are two away now. Here's Jason Hayward now. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with two away. Archer comes set. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Mercer is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. One left for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Josh Bell.
For the Pirates, first baseman, John Bell.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Fouled off. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Popped him up. Baez over to his right. Makes the play. One away.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. Bottom of the second here with no score. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's the center. Go big.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. His past history against John Lester, he has 7 hits in 28 tries. He also has 1 home run. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Polanco, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he fouls this one off. The 2-1. Polanco's on the move. Pitch misses low. The throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
The 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
Batting 7, third baseman, Colin Moran.
Up next for the Buccos, Colin Moran. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
First and second now, one man out. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
Fouled away. Cue shot here out towards short. So this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Batting 8, the shortstop.
Stepping up now, Jordy Mercer. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Two men are on with 2 men out. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Contreras is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Pirates strand a couple. Will move to the 3rd with no score. The Steel City skyline on a nice day for baseball in western Pennsylvania. Happy to have you with us on MLB Network. So digging in now, Albert Almora, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out.
Batting 9, pitcher, John Lester.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, John Lester. First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Now the 2-1. The count now at 2-2. And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Bases are empty, one man out. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. He'll try it again. 3-2. And he lays off here. It's ball 4, and that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Here's Daniel Murphy now, last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman. First offering on its way. Fastball, and this one runs in on him as he has to dance out of danger there.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson's there. And he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Javier Baez.
Javier Baez.
From the belt, kicks and deals. In there, 0-1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
One strike now from Archer. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. Cubs strand one. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Now at the plate, Chris Archer, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Chris Archer.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Here's Starling Marte. First delivery to him on the way. And that one right down Main Street. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you could do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Josh Harrison stands in as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Fouled off. Oh, 2 now from Lester. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Back here with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. One and 1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. Misses, ball 2. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Up next for the Cubs, third baseman.
So here's the cleanup hitter. Chris Bryant comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 1-0. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. And there's the first strike, 2-1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting 1 in the seats.
No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land out there just foul. The next 3-2. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And it's gone. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Up next for the Cubs.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber. As he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. One and one to Schwarber. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. 1 out, nobody on. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 40.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Archer steps into his windup. Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you gotta be ready for the heater.
Popped him up. Bell ranging into shallow right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Digging in, Corey Dickerson. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First offering on its way. 0-1 the count. Ripped down the first base line, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away. Josh Bell the next to hit. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the first pitch here from Lester. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Scorched to third. Bryant's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 25.
Here's Gregory Polanco. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a changeup right down the middle.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
'50th pitch of the game on its way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. It remains 1-0. Digging in, Jason Hayward. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Jason Hayward.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted down the line in left. Dickerson on the move. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now. The next 1-2 pitch. Fastball down near the shoe tops. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
The batter, center fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Albert Almora hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch on its way. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. The 1-1 to third. Moran ranges to his left. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Now batting. Pitcher, John Lester.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, John Lester. He drew a walk his first time up. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
You know, D-Row, it's not very often that pitchers are able to get some base hits. Even though that's an infield knock, he'll take that every day of the week.
Are you kidding me? From a defensive standpoint, this is rock bottom. I mean, the pitcher is beating out infield singles. What else is next?
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Archer comes set. Here it is on 2-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around in the inning. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
The 0-1 delivery. Started that swing a bit too early.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Line towards center field. Almora is right there, one down. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just one hit to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll get in there at third as he just misses a home run but settles for the triple.
Well, we've been waiting for an opportunity like this since the game started. One out, and our first run is 90 feet away. The challenge now is to get him home.
Standing in, Jordy Mercer, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Popped high in the air. Murphy shading to his right. And that's the second out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Chris Archer, runner in scoring position with Cergon. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. Line drive to center field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out knock given up to the opposing pitcher.
Listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hits, but you doubly hate to give up base hits to the opposing pitcher.
Here's Starling Marte as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Coming in is Almora. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More baseball. Here's Javier Baez. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway.
Javier Baez.
First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
And the changeup is way low that time.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. So one gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Nope, too high. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Chris Bryant, is working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Archer looks in. Here it is on 0-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Josh Harrison stands in. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Second. Baseman, John Harrison.
And the pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Oh, that's into the rotunda area. So a solo shot down the line in left, and it gives the Pirates a 2-1 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Left fielder.
In now, Corey Dickerson. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Hayward has a read on it. He's got it one away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Bell. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Drilled down the line. But this will get foul for strike 2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Again, another foul ball. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
He's set. Here it comes. Swung on and belted to right by Polanco. This one's deep. Looking up is Contreras. Gone! So it's a 2-run dinger for Gregory Polanco. And the Pirates move in front now, 4-1.
Well, that's the second home run of the inning, and their lead grows bigger. It's like a runaway train on a downhill slope right now. And the other guys are trying to throw twigs in the spokes to stop it.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And I believe that's going to be all for John Lester. Jesse Chavez, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. Into the box now, Francisco Cervelli. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Schwarber will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Ready for another shot now, Colin Moran. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. High fly ball out to deep right field. Back goes Hayward at the track, the wall, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they stretch the lead to 5-1. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today.
Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the... Ready once again, Kyle Schwarber, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And that pitch catches the inside corner. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in the inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Grounded to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They're down here 5-1. Now at the plate, Chris Archer. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. He's around first, heading for 2. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. He got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Into the box, Starling Marte, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Almora is there, and he has it for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Josh Harrison will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the run is Almora. And that's the second out of the inning. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs. Settling in now, Albert Almora. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Dribbled up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The 1-2. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing a starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle. And it appears as though we'll see a pinch hitter now. The switch hitter Ben Zobrist has grabbed the bat and moved into the on-deck circle.
Missed with a slider. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Here's Daniel Murphy now, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're down 5-1. Justin Wilson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
37, Justin Wilson.
Stepping in, Corey Dickerson. Lifetime numbers against Justin Wilson. He's 1 for 5.
Corey Dickerson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit out towards second. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play.
The right fielder, number 25.
Here's Gregory Polanco. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate. And
here's Javier Baez. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. First pitch coming. Here it is. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Here's Chris Bryant now.
this guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
And there's a called strike two, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
High in the air into shallow left center. Dickerson is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that. Going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
5-1, the final total in today's game. The Buccos rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Chris Archer gets the W on the mound. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final night for this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates. 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Cubs, 1 run on 3 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. The winning pitcher is Chris Archer. The loss goes to John Lemon. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. A reminder that extra T service to the South Hills is available across the bridge at either the Wood Street or Gateway Center station. 33X West Busway buses are also available with service to Carnegie, Bell, Crafton, and Sheridan stations. Also, return trips to Station Square on the Gateway Clipper fleet are available outside